Hey guys, this is Grace and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the products that I am planning on using for my latest 10 handmade cards, one homemade kit video. And so this is going to be posted in November, but it's going to be a Christmas card because, you know, Christmas is right around the corner and I need me some Christmas cards. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the month of November. So some of these things that I've actually used for previous 10 handmade cards videos, but um, I don't have very much Christmas stamps, and if I do, there's some images or some stamp sets that I reach for over and over again. I think that's the beauty of using the 10 handmade, doing the 10 handmade cards rather, challenge is because then I can know which ones that I really, really like and I want to keep, and then ones that I'm ready to part with. So let's just dive into it, and I'll tell you which ones, the ones that I've kind of repeated. I think this one I've used before, but I really like it because it just has a ton of Christmas sentiments, and you can kind of mix and match. Like there's holiday, there's Christmas, there's blessed, there's seasons greetings, there's a lot. And this is a Simon Says stamp set. It's SSS 101365 Holiday Hellos 3x4 clear stamp set. And I've had this for at least 2 years, maybe 3. Then I have this one, this doily set from, I got this from Michael's a long time ago. This was actually in my newly bought I have a little basket that I put all of my new items in, and so I've had this for, I would say, 6 months, and I haven't really used it. Now the color is kind of a mint green, but I've seen some Christmas or holiday themed projects and items that have like that mint green included in it, so I'm hoping that I can use that. This one's an Inspired by Stamping nesting die set. I just like how you get different sizes for this particular die, and the reason I got this was because I am pulling out one of my favorite holiday stamp sets from Technique Tuesday. This one's called the Ho Ho Ho, and this was released in 2015. I believe I used this last year already, but I just love it. Now I pulled this one specifically so that if I were to like stamp the Santa, I could die cut around it, and then it would still fit in these kinds of or shapes. So that's kind of why I pulled this one out. And then of course I'm planning on stamping and coloring the images, and then of course using the sentiments as part of my card. I'm also going to be pulling out 2 ribbons because why not? I have them in my stash. I don't know if I'm going to be using, it seems like I don't use ribbons a lot anymore. I think it's because they're just bulky, especially when you tie them in a bow, but I'm hoping that I could at least use some of it for this particular layout. Now, before we go on to the papers, I'm going to pull out this one. This one's new to me as well. This one's an Echo Park stencil. As you can see, there's just hollies, and so I am planning on using that. Maybe, you know, creating some backgrounds with it and whatnot. And then I recently bought this a Tuesday morning. It's just an embossing powder, but it's silver, and I don't have a silver embossing powder, and I've been using gold for my Christmas cards and whatnot, so I figured I kind of switch it up and use some silver. Now for papers, as you can see, this is not a Christmas paper, but I've had this for a long time. It's a basic gray. It's called Fiction. It's a 6x6 paper pad. When I was looking through this, the thing that kind of popped into me is it's very vintagey, and so I'm thinking like I could do like farmhouse kind of themed cards. I don't know if that's going to work with my Santa image, but I'm going to try. So, and then also it has these kinds where I could use that stencil and kind of make something with the background with that subtle pattern already on the paper. And then it also has the greens. Now I could use that with maybe making something like with this, and then bringing in the red with my ribbon. So kind of that's what I'm thinking. I don't know yet what I'm making. When I show these videos, of course, I'm just showing you the products, but I haven't really like thought about in clear detail what each card would look like. So you're gonna kind of go along with the ride with me. And also I was thinking that if anything else, if there were some papers here like this floral one, and of course it doesn't really speak Christmas, I can always use the back side of it and make my own background with, of course, the holly, or maybe stamping a bunch of the Santa on there or something like that. So, but one of my goals for making these homemade kits is to use up the stuff that I have and to kind of think outside the box, that even though I don't have the specific, or it's not obviously Christmas, that maybe I can turn it into something Christmassy. So that is my plan. If you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so, because what happens is when I show this video of like showcasing what I'm planning on making for my 10 handmade cards, the next video, 2 videos, is usually the process videos for those 10 handmade cards. So make sure that you hit that subscribe button so that you can be notified when I do post the next video. And if you have any questions, please make sure that you leave it in the comment section below, and I will try to answer it as fast as I can. Other than that, I will see you guys when I see you. Bye.